Good morning, Kevin.
Hey, Earl, great to see you as always.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Another great Monday?
Absolutely. Great Monday for real estate.
Yes, sir. Busy in the market. We have a lot of good things going on, but one thing we need most is more inventory. Inventory is at a ridiculously low rate countrywide. I saw a stat this morning that said 36% below pre-pandemic levels. So home
Wow.
sellers, we need you. We need you worse than ever, If you're on the
And there's
fence and
more
thinking
people
about.
out there.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're on the fence thinking about selling your home, if you're moving to another area or whatever, but you're kind of on the fence, hey, now is the best time to get the biggest bang for your buck on your home, to be honest with
Are
you.
you still seeing multiple offer situations?
Yes, last week I was actually a part. I had the pleasure of contributing to one of those multiple offer situations, where there was about 4 other offers, and they were over asking about 30 grand.
Wow.
So yeah, so most news that people hear, it's national. The markets that we have now are more localized markets. So situations that we have in regards to multiple offers, above asking cash prices, things of that nature. It speaks more to what we have in our surrounding area or the greater Hampton Roads.
Our area always has a high demand just because of the military, the shipyards, people coming and going into our area. It always stays very active here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they think they're going to have another move coming up at the end of the month, toward the end of the month, I guess through March.
Yeah,
There'll be another
a lot of the
PSC.
military people start to PCS. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a military move time of the year.
Yep, absolutely. So, I guess one of the biggest things that people can do is just helping themselves prepare for that move in regards to things like we talked about before, down payment, getting pre-approved in advance. I have some people in general that, that are they want to buy, but they're hesitant with getting the pre-approval. But if you are in the position to buy and you want to buy, pre-approval is your best weapon in getting the home that you want.
Yeah. And you mentioned down payment. Folks don't have to be scared of down payments. It is a myth that you need a huge amount of money. It's a myth that you need 20% down. There are some great low down payment programs and some great no down payment programs available. We mentioned military folks PCSing. They can use their VA mortgage with no down payment required. USDA mortgage, U.S. Department of Agriculture, same people that certify our beef in the grocery store, they have a rural housing mortgage program that does not require any down payment. Home has to be located in an area they consider rural, but there's certainly some areas around here in Hampton Roads that do qualify. But first-time homebuyer programs with Virginia Housing for Virginia first-time buyers, meaning you can't have owned a primary residence in the last 3 years. There's some great no down payments programs available. There's some grant funds available, free money from Virginia Housing that you don't have to pay back to help with down payment or closing costs. So, don't be afraid. It's not an obstacle. And, you can reach out to Earl, reach out to me, and we can chat about the options and work on that pre-approval you mentioned.
Absolutely. So if you guys didn't hear it, you can hear it again. There are 0 down payment options available for you. The 20% down was a myth. It was all a myth. It comes into play in different aspects of buying, but it doesn't have to apply to VA. It doesn't apply to USDA. And there's also benefits to minimize that in regards to first-time home buyers, like what Kevin was saying with the grants and the different programs that are coming down.
Yeah. You can get a regular old conventional mortgage with 3% down, and you can get a grant from Virginia Housing to cover almost all of that.
See, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even that's a no-brainer, even in today's market. Interest rates, being in the sixes right now. Some people are nervous, but they will improve. They will get better.
But what are rents doing?
They're staying 100%.
And if you ever had a landlord to drop rents, have you ever seen in the history of rents to go down?
I have not. Now, I did hear a report that some point throughout the year, rents were supposed to decrease, but I haven't seen any substantial information to solidify that.
Yeah, I mean, especially in our area, just because again, such a high demand for housing here. You know, it's competitive. When you want to rent a place, it's not easy to find good rental housing.
Absolutely, absolutely, and especially with the inventory in our area, the Greater Hampton Roads taking another dip from our show last week. We went from just above 4,000 homes to slightly in the high threes, somewhere around 3,700 or so. So yeah, the inventory, you know, as you can see, homes are leaving the market. So that means somebody's buying. And, you know, by the time everybody realizes that it's actually a good time to buy, it may, I'm not going to say too late, but it may cost them a little bit more.
Yep. You're exactly right. So, moral of the story is, if you need a home, now's the time to go get one.
Right. Now's the time. Now is the time to do it.
So if somebody is interested in buying, what should they do, Earl?
They should call me here at 757-871-4167. And how did they get in contact with you, Kevin?
My office number, 757-645-0196. Or you can just visit me at loanswithkevin.com.
Oh, I almost forgot. We do have a new program as well that we're offering. We're starting to roll out. So look forward to come from us in probably the next week or less for people looking for cash offers on their homes. We have availability to make that happen. So, hey, if you're looking for a cash offer, look for something coming from me real soon. If you're thinking about selling, and we can make it happen.
Very cool. Right. Awesome, Earl. It was great catching up with you this week.
As always, Kevin, have a great week, buddy. Oh, hey, one more thing before we go. Final Super Bowl prediction.
I was born and raised in northern Delaware, Philly suburb, so I got to go with the Eagles.
That's right. All Philly here. Kansas City did a great job, but by next Monday, we'll have a new Super Bowl champion.
That's right. Next Monday, I'll be here with a food hangover, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We're already creating our menu.
Right. I hope we have a show next Monday because I just thought about that. But hey, either way, Monday or Tuesday, we will be back to you with more great information.
Sounds good, Earl.
All right, Kevin. Have a great one, buddy.
You too. Bye-bye.